Ooh, do we take that? Like, okay, if we get a Guzzlord, man, we just need a Guzzlord at some point. Ooh, I don't know what this is. Is this the Oh, yo, I haven't actually seen Guzzlord yet. Hold up. Let me turn up the volume. The lucky donations. That's what I can say about that. I'm also gonna mute my mic, guys, because I just want, like, I want the raw gameplay, just so I can have the raw gameplay. This is sick. Son of a... Say that was pretty neat. That was pretty neat. What do we got? I think we just false swipe it down and we just grab it. Dude, that is I enjoyed that. That was fun, just kind of wandering around. I mean, I just wanted the footage to kind of build into some theories and stuff. I talked about it on the last stream, but it's pretty much just building off of what happened with Giovanni and stuff. That, oh yeah, all of Rainbow Rocket came from places where there was no protagonist, and I feel that this is the same for Hau Oli City, except that when you think about it, Aether Foundation, they could have still easily failed, so it's not like, you know, they rise up and then take over the world and then join Rainbow. Oh, actually, no, Faba, he doesn't even come from another dimension. Faba's just like, I like these guys. I'm gonna go be a little sneak, and then, you know, he decided to pull that one off. So when it comes to this, it's like, oh yeah, Aether Foundation still fails, Kid doesn't save the day, Ultra Beasts take over the Alola region, so I think that that's actually kind of a fun side effect. How does a trainer walk around through that all casually? I mean, we just went through a wormhole to go thousands of light years away. I'm pretty sure you just take it. And also all the other Ultra Beasts we've seen at this point, nothing should be a surprise. Heavy Slam. Nice. I wanted the Sassy, just like, oh, have high defenses and then speedy. Sassy is probably like the most garbage nature on it now that I'm thinking. I should have probably just like gone for the, actually, I never even looked at the Guzzlord. 1 second. I mean, I have looked at Guzzlord, but I don't remember what I wanted with it. Alright, so Guzzlord's stats are 101 on the attack, 53 defense, 53 special defense. I honestly don't think it makes a huge difference. The 10% tankiness might actually be better. But if you have like Adamant Heavy Slam, that does solid amounts of damage. But I mean, if you're going to be using an offensive, steel type, attacking, slow, tanky Pokemon, might as well just run the Blacephalon instead. So I think that's good. Yeah. I think we're fine. I think we're fine on the Sassy. Like, that gives us Trick Room. That just gives us a tanky Pokemon pulling some shenanigans. Let's go. And then that should be like just the straight up easiest catch with this Beast Ball right here. It's amazing how rare Guzzlord is. It's amazing how rare Guzzlord is. It took so long to get this bad boy. We streamed for hours like, oh, I'm just going to shiny hunt. Nah, we get the Guzzlord. Huh. Gotcha. Also, Sassy, since it's slow, it just gives me opportunity to be like both a physical or special attacker. Nice. Like, it's weird. Like, I don't think there's good still images of Guzzlord, but I really think that Guzzlord has a pretty ferocious design. Unknown life form called Yubi, maybe constantly hungry. It certainly always devours something. Nice. We don't need to give it a nickname. And let's go to summary. Hopefully we got the sassy nature. Yeah, boy. Alright, so I don't think we have to worry about anything else. We just grab it and go. So yeah, we'll just send it to the box. Caught it shiny in a Premier Ball. There'll be more opportunities to get a Guzzlord, but I mean, nah, I'm not going for that. Premier Ball, that's madness. And then now we head up here and now we peace out. I thought that I was like, ooh, we're in a, like, look at this. This is another pipe, a new area. And then I just hopped on over here and I made the biggest fail of all stream. I was gonna say of all time, but it's not the biggest fail of all time. It's also pretty substantial stream fail. Now, how are you alive? How are these guys alive? How are they able to stay alive? I want to explore this just a bit more. In such like a post-apocalyptic kind of scenario. Like, does Guzzlord only eat in a straight line, and so until it loops the world again, you're pretty much safe? Also, like, look at how strange the city is. Like, this does look like some kind of post-apocalyptic Hau Oli city that they're hinting at. But I mean, where? It's not like it's turned on its side. It's just weird. It's like it is some kind of like alternate reality, like almost pod capsule house kind of setup that we have for this. Or maybe, or is this like built over the ruins of how at least they try to have the best survival against the Guzzlord? You know, there are some interesting things to look at when you see this. It's like, yeah, that's a store. And then we can actually see remnants of the other ones, but why? What's with these like building block kind of setups? Does anyone have any ideas? Like, I understand they're hiding behind the pipes, but I mean, what if Guzzlord just takes a hard? Oh, look at that! Look at that view. I grinded hard to get this view. 0.5% chance for the Guzzlord, guys. See smoke off in the distance. It just kind of looks like more of the same. But I mean, yeah, look at that. It's just like also a brick wall. So I mean, are we like? Did they try to seal in the Guzzlord? It just ate through everything. There's still exposed pipes. Why is it this way? Is my question. Or like, is it just like weak game design? Trying to figure out something? Because like, yeah, if Guzzlord makes a hard right, boom, that's going to go right into where all the people are hiding in the pipes. Like, someone's alive. And the guy that you talked to in the beginning, he's just like, and oh, what happens if we talk to him after we catch Guzzlord? It's like, hey, we killed that beast. You ready to rebuild the world now? Are we, like, no, we're not really on the rooftops. So this is just so strange. Oh, that guy gives you more info? Yeah, I was going to talk to him anyway, just kind of figure out what's going on. He's like, oh yeah, save the world. So maybe you can fill me in. Because, like, there's survivors, and you're in, like, this Guzzlord hazmat suit, which is kind of weird. Mr. Glutton seems to like you. What? Okay, I for one do not welcome our new Guzzlord Overlord. Mr. Glutton will eat just about anything, but please take good care of it. Hey, come for a bit of chit-chat? Yeah! Yeah! I'm interested in what's going on right now. This actually expands upon the story more than I expected. Tell me about Guzzlord. Oh, Mr. Glutton. He has lived on this planet since long before I was ever born. Okay. So it doesn't even take multiple Ultra Beasts. It just takes one Guzzlord and the world is done. They eat anything, I mean anything, trash, toxic waste, you name it. But their numbers seem to be decreasing these days. Other people, like the Ultra Recon Squad? It starts playing videos and music, such as you put it on a bright spot. Never seen inside from the monitor, but I guess the color folks used to call it blue. You're not being helpful. Heard back in the day, people would spend a lot of time every day worrying about what to wear. These things are much less complicated since it's our only suit. The air without the suit can be very dangerous. So that's why I just say, yeah, you may want to keep breathing to a minimum if you're going outside. Nah. So with all those cards, each little card is a storage device. They hold huge amounts of information. All the data in the world could fit on one bookshelf. So there's not much you can... What cards? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to that. Found a faded sign. Apparently signs from an older era than the rest of the rubble around here. An older area. Oh. Can't read all of it, but so rusted must have been placed in an area that was rough metal or something. So yeah, something happened, but why not clear the rubble? If you're going to rebuild the city in like these little capsule zone or like just these like side ventilation areas. Yeah, I'm good. Come again anytime. I'd love to come again anytime. Problem is that it takes like forever to get back here. So yeah, so it looks like this is just like, why would they just, it's like, I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me that the things are on top. It's like, it seems like they built over, like, okay, so these are like ventilation systems, and this might be like an underground network and an above ground network and this side network. So like that's all that this really is. It's just windows to the outside, and then it's like an entire system underneath. And you can kind of see that because where Guzzlord is eaten through, it's just like kind of carved straight through. But I mean, that just, and then like, yeah, there's compartments on the left and right as well. But he says long before he was ever born, but he looks like an old dude. So I mean, how old, how back in the past are we with this? And how is it that like the screen is untouched, the sign, these little emblems and stuff? How have they just been like okay as everything has been built around them for hundreds or at least decades, you know? Very strange. I just want to learn more because like Game Freak put a lot of work into the weirdness behind that. What is that? Is that just like the fences? I feel like I should know that. It looks very familiar, but I can't figure it out off the top of my head. And it's blocked away. Like, why is it blocked off? I'm a kid. I'm going to parkour over that. Let me figure out this world. So yeah, I wonder if Game Freak's trying to build into more, or if they're just leaving us with this, like, oh yeah, Ghost Girl in Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire and X and Y. She exists. We're not going to ever learn anything about her. So is that this world? This world exists, but you know what? You realize all those ultra wormholes you go flying around through? Yeah, all of those tell a different story. And you know what? We're never going to learn all those stories, so screw you, says Game Freak. It's supposed to be a building on its side? You sure about that? So, I mean, even looking at that, like, that doesn't line up. And then how did like the Hau Oli city like get inside the building as it turned over? You're not realizing that Guzzlord just knocked the buildings over? It doesn't look that way at all. It's like things just seem pretty out of place for how we went through it. If you reverse it, it sounds amazing. I wouldn't doubt it. It's a pretty wacky theme. Like, I really enjoy that because like what was getting me was just how it was set up, because it doesn't look like anything we have seen in the city. So yeah, there's that. So I mean, that's the t-shirt emblem that I pointed out earlier. I mean, yeah, like if like we can't really zoom out far enough to see it, but I mean, it's not like that was just flattened. That there was like the just compartments, and they said they built over the city. And if we go in here, it probably isn't going to show anything. I know I'm too late. I'm too late. It's destroyed over here. Also, where's one of the screens? Like, I think that was kind of the screen, but it looked smaller and like it was on a pedestal. So, I mean, that was just like kind of standing up by itself anyways. Usually reverse stuff sounds creepy, but I mean, I guess it was like made to be reversed. Kind of like a really broken theme. Like, that theme was sweet. That theme sets the atmosphere super good. I don't even know if that was proper grammar. Man, Pokemon Ultra Moon, that poppin' is weird. I'm not used to having poppin' in my Pokemon games. Hau Oli City, are you okay, bro? I guess the posters, but I mean, I didn't see the posters because I thought I interacted with everything I could. I haven't gotten the battle buffet. I thought the battle buffet was garbage in Pokemon Sun. Everyone's like, oh man, it's like the new money-making method, and it's so good and stuff. I'm just kind of in this to just kind of see like what would happen, because things are apparently upright. I think I might still be able to get back, because I want to see that poster now. Is it oh, that theme is Hau Oli's theme backward? Well, then why did someone say if you play it backwards, it sounds awesome? I mean, it's just Hau Oli City. We should already know. Yay! Okay, what poster? I need to know. Was the poster like at the end and I missed it? Actually, like that's the shirt shop. I don't understand like how this is sideways because these are vents. Oh, hey, Rotom already talked about that. These are like vents. This is manufactured. This doesn't look like the side of a building. If it's and like these are the kind of like AC vents that you find on the roofs of buildings. So I don't understand how people can say it's sideways. Okay, which Poketubers started that stupid theory to try to sound edgy like they were on something? Like, look at that, that's the fence. That's like the fence, so it's like, oh yeah, Smeargle's Ilima, or Ilima's Smeargle was doing things. So I mean, it just seems like there's scraps all over the place. The two in the tunnel. I hit up one of the posters, but I didn't know that both of them needed to be interacted with. Also, something about the cards. I guess like these were the cards, like this eviction notice thing. Like that just looks like cards labeled relocation notice scattered all over the place. So, oh, those are data cards. Those actually look like floppy drives to a degree. That's interesting. Why are they all called relocation notice? And like we have all the world's information on like petabyte floppy disks. Good for them. We had to like the exploration here wasn't free, and I can okay. So this one poster for the power plant stuck sideways. Safe and secure. Let our power light up your lives. Was that it? The only other poster? Is that what I went all the way back here for? I think that's the hair salon. So yeah, like that's the store intro. But I mean, oh, there it is. Okay, so it is kind of flipped because that's a door. But I mean, that means like the whole city just like flattened. But then Guzzlord didn't eat straight through it. Okay. It's like we're not inside of a building. It just doesn't make any sense. And then, okay, so there's the entrance. Are we walking through the... No, I don't know. I'm like, are we walking through this in reverse? Cause like yeah, like it doesn't really line up with if everything just fell flat, it doesn't work out that way. I feel. I'm having fun exploring this, and look, there's just another one just like that. There's the T-shirt shop, or not the T-shirt shop. The yeah, what I already commented on. See, it doesn't go linear like that. I don't know. I wonder if it's meant to be nonsensical. I feel like Game Freak could have done a better job of making it like fully customized. Because as you can see, it's just a straight line. That's like the tourist bureau into the shirt shop into that, but it doesn't fall that way. So I wonder if the people that came up here built this as an artifact of the past or what. And that's the beachfront, right? Weird. I mean, Pokemon's done a good job of like keeping some stuff. Power plant poster. Found it buried in the rubble, decided to put it up. So yeah, it looks like people just like found these things and they were like, let's use them as decoration. So some things are just like destroyed for the sake of being destroyed, and other things are actually there intentionally. So like so yeah, a lot of things that are like destroyed are actually placed there apparently. Whenever I brought up the power plant, it seemed like the adults didn't want to hear about it, but I like that poster. It's cheerful. Huh. So what is this? Second generation Guzzlord, I guess? It's very strange. No, I already did the poster across from that one. Something about trucks. Alright, now let's do it. Now let's go back to the shiny hunting, because that Guzzlord stuff was super interesting to me. I like to figure out some of the deeper mysteries in Pokemon. I feel like it might just be closer to what I came up with. That it's just a world where we didn't exist as a protagonist, so no one was there to stop the Ultra Beast, and Guzzlord just kind of took over the world.